Hello my friends, new video today. This time we're going to talk about the current channel situation and my current video formats, meaning the videos I'm currently doing and what you should take from that. So, first of all, in the past, my channel focused mainly on the game Heroes and Empires. I had lots of other contents too, however, that was more or less the main focus. Next. Recently, I've been focusing on a new format, which is basically the warning format, where I make a video about a crypto project, talking about whether I would invest in it or not, and that it's to be watched before an investment, so that you can hear my opinion on it and basically hear my decision on whether I find it worth an invest or not. So that format was pretty much well addressed by you, at least, or at least most of you accepted it fairly well. Since despite me usually saying a lot of negative parts about a project, but of course also the positive parts, and most of the people who actually listen to these videos usually are interested in said projects, so obviously most of you guys would rather hear the good things about it rather than the bad things. So basically what has happened, I made a warning video about Illuvium. That's my, and it's here, and actually my first video about Illuvium specifically. Then I made a video about Axie, EGC, and Shiba Inu. So regarding these projects, it's basically my opinion on it and whether I would invest in it or not. So that also means that for some projects, there's no definite answer in this regard. So there may be projects that seem pretty cool, but are a little bit overvalued, meaning they are interesting to have a look in, or they may be cool to actually play. However, something's off with the numbers. For example, back in my very first Illuvium video, okay, gonna have to wait a minute. So basically my very first video, this was about the Illuvium situation, the price, and of course the token availability. So lots has changed ever since then. In this case, the video was uploaded on August the 8th, and it was, yeah, same day where it was recorded, and the price of the said token, what was it? It was $112. So as you can see, at that price target and at that liquidity, it wasn't worth the invest for me at that point. The game project itself, however, is perfect. For my personal opinion, at least, it seemed a bit off when you were looking at the liquidity when it came to the available tokens in comparison to those that are already on the market, that are being traded, and lots of the token were unlocked from the vesting periods. So that's something I talked about. If you would like to have my current opinion on this, just watch the update part, which is basically my current opinion on the project, whether I have invested into it or not. Spoiler, I've already invested, but that's pretty obvious here as I already made a video about it. Next, I made, of course, some other videos about it too. And the main focus about this video here right now is that I want you guys to know that just because I warn about a project, or that I make a disclaimer that you should watch something first before maybe doing your own investment decision, then that doesn't mean that the project itself is bad, but it just means that I personally, at the current price situation of the token, would not personally invest. So at that time, that was the case for Illuvium. That has changed. However, there are other projects that I would probably never ever going to invest in, which is, for example, the Shiba Inu coin. I just personally, I don't really think that's something I would get my hands on personally. But that's an opinion for another video. You could just watch this one to get my personal opinion on this. Another one, which is probably the most debated one, is the EGC video. I got lots of different comments about this. Basically, there are two opinions on this project. That's first, it's all a scam. You'll never get your money back. The second opinion is, this is going to be the next big thing. There's nothing better than this project. It's the best thing ever. You have to buy it. Or if you don't buy it, you're just stupid. You have no opinion. You're not good enough to see the big picture. And this is the first video ever where I had to delete 2 or 3 comments because they were just not really stating an opinion, but just violently calling me names and saying I would be stupid and stuff like that. Very weird. Actually, like, I've never seen this ever before. Let me see if I can find some comments that were just criticism and not those insults, because I've deleted those. There were 2 of those comments. So, guys, okay, that's good. Actually, building utility is what makes the project promise. That's true. I agree with that part. However, not many tokens have utility. That's kind of true. Like, there's a huge amount of tokens on the market of so many different projects, and there are just a few that are actually providing like the utility. That's true. However, if there's like 99% of shit coins, that's what I would call them, why would I even invest in those? Like, just because those are even shittier or those provide even less utility, why would that make me want to invest into like EGC? It makes no sense to me. Okay, that's a bot. I should have deleted that. Or this. Sorry that you can't see the big picture. Too bad for you. It's okay, that's the guy. Okay. Yeah. So basically, personally, when it comes to these valuations, or my personal opinion, I would like to have a video format, and that's basically where this comes in, the warning, watch before invest format. It's basically me stating an opinion and saying, would I personally spend or invest my own money into it, and do I think this is worth my invest? I come from the stock market, basically. I've been investing there for many, many years. And I made my own experience there. I made lots of great decisions. I also made some bad decisions. But I got a lot of experience as time passed. And personally, I like to do my research carefully before I make a decision on whether I would throw money into a crypto project or not. And especially in crypto, where we're currently seeing a bear market situation, which basically changes everything. I would just like to invest into a project that first survives the bear market, second, maybe even thrives in a bear market, third, surely thrives in a bull market, and fourth, is valuated at a price target where I see myself investing in. So with EGC, the problem was it was just so highly valued. It was tens of millions of dollars worth of a project that just basically had a website going, and that's pretty much about it. And some side projects that were half finished, half not, and it just looked a bit suspicious. And just honestly, when I see projects like this, I just rather step away. It may be a good opportunity for you guys. That's totally up to you. But for me, in this case, it wasn't. However, next reason why I would like to make this format more popular, or would like to recently upload in this format, is because when you have a look into YouTubers regarding crypto, and you see them making videos about crypto projects, gaming projects, and so on and so forth. You always see those great projects and you think, oh, this is really cool. You're being hyped up for it. Maybe the title says, 1 in a million life chance, invest now and make $10 trillion in one day. You know the drill, you know the kind of video that I'm talking about. Then those kind of videos kind of lead most people on into investing into said projects. And what I find even worse is that most of these YouTubers making such videos aren't really even invested in them. So personally, transparency has been the most important thing for me. So no matter what video, you will know whether I'm invested in a project or not. And you'll also know my personal opinion on it. However, I would still like to differentiate between a watch before invest video, where I actually tell you, will I put my money in? Yes. Why? No. Why not? And if not, when would I do it? Like, what would be the investment case? And next, if I make like maybe a review of a token project, which I made, for example, for Synergy Lands, for NFT Champions, or even Guild of Guardians, then I would like to show you the project and maybe briefly tell you, okay, is it worth the invest for me right now? But like, it's basically just a review. And even in those reviews, I'm going to be telling you whether it's going to be, if there's going to be an investment case for me or not. But like to differentiate it, but to retain them nevertheless, because it's just a bit more depth for the warnings, because there are just so many things that I personally have to get my mind around, because sometimes there are projects that actually do seem quite promising, but there's just little things that may be irritating me and just not really making it worth it for me. So in these cases, that's where this format is going to be coming in. And it's going to be in regular occurrence, so far as I feel it, at least you guys liked it too. If not, you can just tell me in this video. That's basically the reason for making this video. You can tell me your opinion and your comments whether you like that sort of video format or not. If not, I'll surely overthink it as well. However, I do feel you guys pretty much like what you see, at least so far from what I can get. So that's pretty much the end for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. As always, let's discuss in the comments, and there'll be many different videos for you to come. That's it. Goodbye.